Hey everyone, my name is Yesenia, and I'm so excited to talk to you today about virtues that I possess, how they impact the classroom, how we can form characteristics, and how character formation is developed in a classroom, and how we can tie it all together to create an inclusive classroom. So, to get started, I would like to state the four virtues that I believe I possess, which are fairness, compassion, accountability, and curiosity. Having these four virtues, I think, really helps mold an inclusive classroom. It really helps me engage with my students and create an atmosphere that makes them feel like they belong. So, if you're watching this video, I really want you to pay close attention to these virtues and how they help me in my classroom. Maybe these pointers will help you creating a classroom that is inclusive for all. So, first, we're going to talk about fairness. In a classroom, it is very important for educators to show fairness in a sense where all children are getting an equal opportunity to learn, regardless of any abilities they may have, any backgrounds, or age or gender. It should not matter. Everyone should have the same opportunity to grow and learn. As educators, it is important that we possess this virtue and that we work every day to improve and how we are fair in our classroom and how we are creating an atmosphere where everyone is receiving the same education and a valuable education at that. In addition, compassion is a virtue that I think I really own. Compassion really helps support the students in anything that they may need. If they have any struggles or challenges in the classroom, having compassion for them and really showing them genuinely that I care and I'm here to support and help them can really make a difference in a child turning it around. Whether it is emotional or mental, I am here to help support them in any way possible. Really showing that compassion. Now, the third one that I mentioned was accountability. As an educator, I find it very important to take ownership in my classroom's environment, the attitude of myself and my students, and the outcome of their success. It is very important that I hold myself accountable to, are my children learning? Are they gaining valuable information in my classroom? Am I teaching morals and respect and honesty and how to be decent human beings? It is important that I take ownership in this and I evaluate any weaknesses that I may have and I take into consideration where I can improve. This is very important in creating an atmosphere that is inclusive for all and ensuring that I am doing my job as an educator. In addition, I find it valuable to be a curious teacher. When I have a curious mindset, I think it empowers our young learners to also be curious about things. This is when you get your students to start engaging with you and they'll start asking you why. Why does this happen? Why did that happen? Where did this come from? And they start asking questions, creating a lot more communication skills and really getting their critical thinking going. In addition to that, curiosity also leads to children having new interests. So they start to want to gain more knowledge on things that they're learning about or things that they're curious about. And this can result in a classroom where children are actually having fun while they're learning. So, mentioning all of these virtues, I think, really also helps me create an inclusive classroom where everyone just feels like they have a role and they're valued and respected. In addition to that, I think children feel heard. They feel empowered to speak up. They know that I value their opinion and their perspectives, even if it's different from mine. And they know that it is open discussion in the classroom. So if they do find a new interest, they are more than welcome to teach me something that I don't know, the same way that I teach them things that they don't know. So everyone feels very happy in the classroom where they feel valued. And the respect is given both ways, teacher to student and student to teachers. The virtues that I do believe that are most important are patience, compassion, effective communication, and adaptability. These are four virtues that I think are crucial for teachers to have and for us to reflect on consistently. Children need patience, they need compassion, and they need effective communication between teachers and other coworkers, and teachers and other staff, administrators, or parents, IEP members. These are all people where communication is very important and it benefits the students in a drastic way. So it's very important to have an effective communication and comprehension skill. In addition to that, as teachers, we should be able to adapt to new environments, adapt to students' interests, and so on. It's important for us to have that ability. Therefore, those are my four most important virtues that I think every teacher should possess or try to possess. Now, in addition to virtues, I also wanted to speak about Imago Dei. This is known as God's creation in His image. And I strongly believe that educators that possess virtues like the ones that I've been describing, it helps ensure that we are meeting that and that we are giving every child the ability and the opportunity to reach their full potential in the way that God wanted them to. So I do think that the virtues that I possess and the virtues that I think are most important for educators to possess ties into God's image and us including all children, no matter how God intended them to be, or how they are, how they differ from everyone else. And regardless of all of that, I think our job as educators and our responsibility as educators is to ensure that every child is receiving all of the support they need to meet their full potential in God's way that He wanted them to be and the way that He created them to be. The virtues allow for educators to tailor to students' unique needs. It also establishes goals that are suitable for the students and provides the necessary support, ensuring that each child created in God's image reaches their full potential. In addition to this leads to character formation in a classroom. Character formation is the ongoing process that occurs through life. This can happen through experiences, relationships, and upbringings. All of these three things makes up and shapes a person's morals, their ethics, their values, and the traits that they possess. Strategies for myself that I will implement in my future classroom are modeling positive behavior. The way I act hopefully will extend to the way my students act. Creating a safe and positive atmosphere. If we use positive talk, for example, instead of saying no running, you can simply say walking feet. This will create a positive environment where children feel safe. In addition, another strategy is providing opportunities for responsibility. In a preschool classroom, this may look like a job chart. Who is going to be my line leader? Who is going to be my door holder? Who's going to feed my fish today? Giving children a sense of responsibility really makes them feel included in the classroom. This is a family, in a sense, in the class. Continuing my character formation development, I think I will read books about emotional intelligence and also leadership, how I can be a better model for my students, and how can I be emotionally intelligent to deal with what they need from me and how I can be a better educator for them. Also, I will reflect on any areas of improvement. So, if there's an area that I feel that I struggle in, I will continuously work on it, reflect on what I did and how I can improve on it next time. And lastly, I will keep a growth mindset and understand that there's always ways to improve and things are always changing, and I need to keep up with time. So, these are ways that I think I can better myself. I can develop a better character for myself. And not only that, but will strengthen these virtues that I have that would altogether bring an inclusive classroom where we all feel a sense of belonging and valued. So, to wrap it up, I just want to say that I hope everyone enjoyed this video. I hope we understood what virtues are, what I possess, and things that I think all of us educators can possess to help create an inclusive classroom. In addition to that, I hope that everyone can take time to understand character formation strategies that you can use in the classroom and how we can implement them in the classroom, and really see these children strive to their full potential and give them the foundation that they need. As early learners, teachers, and educators, we should be able to really provide our students with the love and compassion and be accountable for everything that these children need in order to succeed. I hope this video really finds you well and you gain some good insight, and everyone enjoys their night. Bye. See you next time.